Hello there. Welcome back to the second episode of our Wild Rimworld series. On our last episode, the colonists built a base in the Glowforce, defeated 2 enemy raids, gained royal honor, began work on their Gravship, tamed a Frumbo, and found another guildmate in Twin. Progress on the Gravship is going well. With some more work and supplies, they can take off and begin their journey across the Rimworld. Can the Raiders of Dawnfire finish their Gravship and escape from this Glowforce? Will they ever find the rest of their guildmates? Can they survive this cruel world and all it has to throw at them? Let's find out together. John Ray finishes research on solar panels. He decides to work on smithing next. This will unlock basic metalworking and smelting. Twin continues working on the Gravship. Using his excellent construction skill, he builds small thrusters. These will increase the range of the Gravship's flight. Meanwhile, Chugi suffers a mental break and crashes out. It seems that she's quite upset for not having her own personal bedroom. She decides to binge some saddle cap to cope. While these edible mushrooms aren't addicting, they will make her very high for some time. While Twin continues his work on the Gravship, John Ray also suffers a mental break. It seems that the stress is getting to him and he decides to go on a food bridge to cope. Twin finishes building the last thruster and chem fuel tank. The basic Gravship is nearly finished. All it needs now are some shelves. Then the colonists can load up with supplies and prepare for takeoff. An exotic goods trader from the compact of Illyria visits the colony. Twin decides to trade with them to see what they have to offer. After some consideration, he decides to buy some tech plans for geothermal generators. He also buys a book containing knowledge about shooting and cooking, as well as some plot steel. He puts them in the Gravship for safekeeping. He also plans out a leather armchair for the pilot console. A comfortable chair would be quite useful after all. With the visiting traders being well armed, Kelios and Twin decide to put them to work. They open the ancient danger, revealing horrible flesh monsters within, thirsting for human blood. Kelios and Twin retreat to the traders. With the ancient flesh monsters coming, the colonists and friendly traders take up battle positions as the fight begins. Some of the bigger flesh monsters split into smaller ones when they die, threatening to overwhelm them with numbers alone. Although bloody and brutal, the battle is over soon after it begins. The ancient flesh monsters, although horrific, were no match for superior firepower. At the end of the battle, 2 friendly traders from Illyria lay dead. They were lucky it wasn't higher. The colonists are grateful for their help. Without them, they wouldn't have survived. Kelios and Twin return to the ancient building, ready to see what treasure lies within. Perhaps they'll find something valuable in there they can use for later. Twin opens the ancient crate, and inside he finds 8 Glitterworld medicine. A very valuable find. They will save it for emergencies. He also picks up 2 tech prints and 2 advanced components. These will be useful later. Kelios fires upon an ancient crypto sleep casket. This triggers them all to release the ancient people trapped within. Luckily, none of them are hostile. Kelios and Twin decide to rescue 2 of the ancient humans. Perhaps they can convince them to join their colony. They make temporary medical spots and tend to their wounds. Once they recover, perhaps these ancient people will join their cause. Meanwhile, Dawn Ray and Chugi finish crashing out and go to bed to recover from the stressful day they had. One of the ancient people, Virgil, decides to join the Man of Gratitude. Although he is ugly, he has other useful traits and skills. Welcome to Dawnfire, Virgil. Meanwhile, Chugi begins to tame boomlopes for the colony. These explosive creatures can be milked for chem fuel, which the colonists can use to power their Gravship. Honestly, she should have done this a long time ago. Kelios learns that one of the ancient people is a cannibal. Not willing to take any chances, he returns to the ancient danger and executes the cannibal with his rifle. One of the ancient people, Nicole, decides to leave. The colonists wish her well and allow her to go. Twin has a terrible dream about the cursed ancient monolith to the southeast of their shelter. but given they will soon leave this place behind, Twin decides to ignore it. Meanwhile, Chugi continues to tame Boomlopes. Her great animal handling skills bearing fruit. The more Boomlopes they have, the more chemicals they can get for the Gravship. As the rainy thunderstorm strikes Duskfall, a modded lizard ghost man tries to attack the colony. The colonists are drafted and face off against this aggressive lizard in the raid. They take shots at the approaching creature, but the dark and stormy weather makes it hard to land a hit. As the lizard closes in, Dara lands the killing blow with his new bolt-action rifle. Chugi takes the lizard and butchers it for its meat. That night, some fungus in the glowforce release bioluminescent spores. These spores light the night with beautiful sparkles of light. It's almost as if the glowforce itself knows the colonists will soon leave, and is giving them a fond farewell. The colonists work hard to load the last of their supplies into the Gravship. The hour that they will depart is soon near. Their small Gravship is getting really crowded inside. Moo Moo, the Boomlopes, and the colonist spreads are packed tight inside with their supplies. They are almost ready to depart. Chugi fuels the Gravship with the chem fuel from the Boomlopes. Johnray finishes his last research project in the Glowforce, smithing. Growing quite fond of his research bench, he decides to uninstall and carry it to the Gravship. The last of the colony animals and supplies are loaded into the Gravship. The colonists double-check to make sure they didn't forget anything or anyone. They can't come back here once they leave after all. Fully confident that everything is ready, the colonists board the Gravship and prepare for liftoff. It is time. Duskfall is fully emptied and the Gravship is ready to go. They can only wonder what they will find in the days ahead once they land. With Kalios as the pilot and Dharma as the co-pilot, the two men launch the Gravship. It is time to take flight. Where will the Raiders of Fire go next? You'll find out in Part 3.